Hi, Ravi. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm sorry I'm so late.
It's okay.
Papa was supposed to drop me, but he had work, so he came home super late.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, he knew I had therapy, so he could have told me. Kareem hi kar leti main. But no, God forbid I Kareem alone.
I'm sensing a lot of anger, Ravi.
Whatever.
Chalo. How are you? It's been a while.
Yeah, we broke up again. I'm surprisingly good though. Like, it is a lot, but I'm managing.
What?
What?
You smiled.
Yeah, it's just funny. I left here feeling so good about myself, because we got back together. We're back to square one, feeling like this.
What are you feeling this time? Sorry.
How much of a mess do I look like to you?
What makes you think I see you as a mess?
I feel like a mess. But I'm finding navigating all of that myself, outside of any romantic partner, so that feels great. But now I'm like, what the fuck is myself, Like, I feel like I've moved on, but the Ravi that was there, उसको वहीं छोड़ दिया.
So, who's moved on then?
I don't know. Do you remember when we were talking about him only, and I told you I tend to make routines out of people?
I do remember we spoke about this. I think you were talking about how you feel suffocated at home because of your mother, and that's why you try and build routines outside of her.
Yeah, so it just feels like I just replaced one void with like a bunch of noise and shit, Like, I still don't spend any time with myself, which is fucked up because that's literally why we broke up. Like, we became so, you know. And I realized when he told me, so I wanted to apologize, I wanted to fix things, but I clearly didn't do shit.
What do you usually do in situations where you just can't control the outcome?
Like, boy,
Like with this breakup. You tried your best and it didn't.
I'm fucking angry. And I don't even know at who, at him, at myself. I don't know. I just. What I don't get is, how can you just promise me the word and just leave? I'm sorry. That was a stupid question. Like, if you make someone the center of your life, और फिर आप सारी fucked up expectations उन्हीं के ऊपर डाल देंगे, obviously they're going to leave.
You know, it can be tricky knowing that some expectations can be unreasonable and honoring your own needs at the same time.
No, but it's okay to need your partner to love you, respect you, hear you, see you. Obviously, it's okay. That's not what I'm saying. It's not okay to okay, this one time, we planned the entire day together, and it takes me like a good hour to shower. Though in the meantime, he said he was gonna go meet his friend, and I started crying. Like, I fully shut down. Like, that's so fucked up. And just I made him feel so insecure and so guilty and just not enough. So I know why he left.
What were you feeling
When?
when he said he'd go meet his friend?
I mean, it was a long time back. अब तो याद भी नहीं सही से. Things were kind of shaky at this point though. Because of like things with that girl that yeah, so whatever. Yeah, तो insecurity तो max पे थी, you know, and I started crying and everything, and it's so fucking manipulative.
You wanting him to see your pain?
Me crying because he wanted to see his friend, like there's an agenda attached to that.
उस हिसाब से aren't we all manipulative? I mean, whatever actions we take, they have certain outcomes. Some are conscious, some are not.
Yeah. And what does it say about me? That I was aware how fucking shitty I'm making him feel. और फिर भी मैं रोती गई. Like I continued acting like the fucking bichari.
It's okay to cry, Ravi. Sometimes it's just your body's way of telling you that you're grieving.
I just don't want to make it look like he's the one who's fucked up, you know? Like, I'm not the victim here.
Okay. So how do you define your role?
My role?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I just don't want to misrepresent anything.
And what would happen if you did?
I don't want to betray him.
Ravi, this is your space. Your version of things is bound to be different from his. You guys are two different people.
I just know I was too fucking critical, you know? Like, I think I told you this one time, he had work and I was just like doing bachoti on my own. And he shot me this look, almost like he hates me. Do you remember how fucking insecure I got? Like, he has work stress. He's fucking depressed. और मैं वहाँ खड़ी हूँ making it about me. Like, honestly, I'm kind of glad he stood up for himself, you know, because the shit I did was kind of toxic. Like बचपन में basically like if I used to fuck up, Papa just like used to glare at me, you know, nothing else, and I'd literally piss my pants. Like facial expressions where I know something is going on, but you're not telling me, you're keeping me in the dark. That's what fucks me up. And I told him this. I don't mind the yelling, I don't mind the name calling, I don't even mind you breaking things. Especially if I'm the one triggering you into that. But the one line I tried to draw was like being cold. Don't do that to me.
What happens for you in that space? When you feel someone being cold towards you?
I don't know what's going to follow.
What's it like not being able to predict that?
I'd go crazy. Like, initially when he was talking to that girl, there was nothing there, you know. But I became so insecure in that absence, in that space, that I started crying and everything, and that's what drove him away. I drove him away. That's literally why they're together.
They're together?
Wait, I didn't tell you?
I'm so sorry, Ravi. That's
It's
really
fine.
wrong.
I mean, इतना torture किया मैंने. I made him feel so fucking guilty. तो ये तो होना ही था.
Do you think that he made you feel insecure?
I mean, I did feel insecure, but that's on me. Like, my anxiety is not on him.
But when he was breaking things, and you said that you triggered him into that, do you feel responsible for how he reacted to your hurt?
But he though, like, fine, it's objectively fucked up to break things, but he's the one who wanted to leave. I'm the one who didn't let him. I'm the one who begged him to stay. So, can you even blame him?
Can you even blame yourself?
Yeah. You have a person telling you to your face, Ravi, I am fucked in the head. I am going to hurt you. I am going to cheat on you. I am going to do whatever the fuck I want with you. And then you believe them when they say, I love you. And you believe the anger is good and productive because
Ravi.
at least they're not icing you out. At least they're.
Ravi, let's check in with ourselves. How are you feeling right now?
कुछ भी नहीं था मेरे पास. Friends, work. So when shit hit the fan between us, I begged. I begged to a man who hated me, and I could see it on his face. I could hear it in his voice. I could feel it when I don't even know what I was begging for, who I was begging. That man was a stranger. It's like one day he just tapped out. And why wouldn't he? मैं तो कहीं नहीं जा रही यार. No matter what he does, वो कुछ भी कर ले. कि यही मेरी दुनिया है और मैं उड़ रही हूँ इस दुनिया में till I look around and I'm like, where the fuck do I keep my feet?
Ravi? Ravi?
Sorry.
It's alright. How are you feeling? You're safe here, Ravi.
There's just so many voices in my head, just like shrill voices.
Whose voices?
I don't know. मुझे तो अपनी आवाज़ भी नहीं आ रही थी.
I hear you.
It sounded like Mama. But I don't know. It reminded me of that.
And not in a nice way.
I mean, it's hard to say. I just don't want to end up like her.
Do you feel like that's why you run from her?
Being her is my worst fear.
Being her? Or ending up like her?
Isn't it the same thing? she is who she is, and that's why she's with my dad.
So this is about her relationship with your father.
It's not the best.
Sorry you had to deal with that, Ravi.
I'm sorry she had to deal with that. She doesn't deserve everything she puts up with.
The most difficult thing is to see your mom vulnerable.
I guess. I've just always felt angry at her. Like, if he's so abusive, why did you stay? I know that's like really fucked up to say, but
It's not though. You're just grieving the safety that you didn't feel from her as a child.
but whose fault was that? Don't get me wrong, she's fucked up too, but half her time was spent making sure Papa's Chutiape don't get to us. And what's funny is, I've never hated her more.
Then when she was protecting him.
Yeah, like, आप अपनी relationship तो पहले देख लें, फिर मुझे बोलें. And what pisses me off is if you are going to stay, why bring in all this torture for me? Why can't you just be someone he likes? Which, again, I know that's like fucked up to say, but it's not like I can say anything to him.
It's understandable, Ravi. I mean, you're feeling all of these complex emotions, and it's difficult to know what to do with them. I am wondering, some of that anger, did you feel for your mom? Do you ever direct that towards yourself when you find it difficult to leave someone who's hurting you? What I mean to say is,
Yeah. It was difficult to leave. I don't like feeling this way. This powerless.
do you feel powerless right now?
What if he didn't break up with me?
What if you didn't?
I'd probably still be with him. You know how you watch all these movies about love? What it means to be in love?
Yeah.
He ticked all those boxes. Like when we first met, he was so devoted and so committed to helping me, to being there for me, despite all my fears.
What kind of fears?
Boy, just being attached, being dependent. But he thought I was avoiding love. It made sense at the time. It's not like I don't want love.
What does love mean for you?
I'm not sure. I used to think it was him insisting on doing things for me, like picking and dropping me, taking me out for lunch, just giving me advice. And there was a lot of advice. Obviously, I listened. He's older and he's a man.
How do you feel towards the part of you that listened?
The part that gave in. I don't want it. What do? I don't want it.
What brought you into therapy today?
I just want a way I can cope with all of this.
Aren't you already coping with it?
I'm sure there's better ways to cope.
There's no right ways to grieve.
So this is it. This. For how long?
I don't think I can predict that for you.
Came back because I still love him. He broke me, shattered me. And there's a part of me that still loves him.